Hello students, how are you all? I hope that you all are good. As we know, the series of motion in a straight line is going on and we have successfully finished the two lectures. In our last lecture that we have discussed about speed and velocity and what are the types of speed and what are the types of velocity. In that classification, the first type of a speed that is average speed, the first type of velocity that is average velocity, about these two that we have discussed in a previous session. And the end of the session, we have discussed one conceptual problem on average velocity and average speed. So also we are solved some applications on average speed. Okay, so I hope that you understood that lecture and you have enjoyed that lecture. So in this session today that we are going to discuss about remaining part of the speed and velocity. So what are those? Instantaneous speed and instantaneous velocity. Okay, so what is the meaning of instantaneous velocity? What is the meaning of instantaneous speed? And we are going to solve some of the examples on instantaneous speed and instantaneous velocity. Okay, right. So my name is Rakesh Karnanti. Welcome to our beautiful physics channel, Rakesh Sir Physics. Okay, right. So what is the session going on? Motion in a straight line. So this is a class number 03. Okay, so what is the concept today? Instantaneous speed and instantaneous velocity. Right. So what is the meaning of instantaneous speed and what is the instantaneous velocity? Okay. So have a look. Instantaneous speed means the speed of a particle at a particular instant of time. At a particular instant of time. That means at a given time. Instant means I wanted to find the speed of the particle at a t is equals to 1 second, or I wanted to find the speed of the particle at a t is equals to 2 seconds. So that is called what? Instantaneous speed. Have a look. Instantaneous velocity. The velocity of the particle at a particular instant of time. What is a particular instant of time? That means t is equals to 1 second or t is equals to 3 seconds. Particular instant of time. I want to find the velocity of the particle at a t is equals to 4 seconds. So that is what called instantaneous velocity. Have a look. Instantaneous speed. The speed of the particle. The speed of the particle at a particular instant of time. Particular instant of time is called a instantaneous speed. Is called what? Instantaneous speed. So instantaneous speed can be represented by delta x by delta t. Delta x by delta t. We are talking about what? Particular instant of time. Particular instant of time. If I am taking like this, if delta t tends to 0, that means time is very small. Time is very small. So we can write this equation as instantaneous speed is equals to limit delta t tends to 0, delta x by delta t, which is equals to dx by dt. So we can write instantaneous speed is equals to what? Dx by dt. So this is the formula for instantaneous speed when the time is tends to 0. That means time is very small. So in a differentiation concept, already I told you that. So we can write like this. Slope is equals to y2 minus y1 by x2 minus x1. y2 minus y1 is nothing but change in y. Change in y can be represented by delta y. Change in x can be represented by delta x. Are you getting? So on the slope, if the slope is like this, curved shape, then to find the slope, just we have take the 2 points which are very nearer to each other. So from these 2 points we can write out x1 is very much closer to x2 Okay, so then x1 minus x2 or x2 minus x1 tends to 0, but it does not equals to 0. At this time delta x can be turned as dx. Are you getting? Delta y can be turned as dy. So overall now the slope becomes what? Dy by dx. What is dy by dx? Means the instantaneous rate of change of y with respect to x, or the slope of y versus x gives what? This physical quantity. What is this? Slope. Are you getting? Right. All these things that we are discussed in a slope concept as well as in a differentiation concept. Okay. So if you are watched that video, now you can understand easily. Otherwise, so watch basic mathematics used in physics, differentiations by Rakesh sir. You will get all these things. Are you getting? Okay. So what is instantaneous speed? Instantaneous speed is equals to what? Dx by dt. What is its meaning? The instantaneous rate of change in x with respect to time gives, it gives what? Instantaneous speed. It gives what? Instantaneous speed. Are you getting? Or dx by dt can also represented as the slope of x versus t. The slope of x versus t gives instantaneous speed. Gives what? Instantaneous speed. What is x? X means distance. Okay, x means what? Distance. The rate of change of distance is called what? Speed. The rate of change of distance is called what? Speed. So what is the dx by dt shows? The slope of x versus t. The slope of x versus t gives what? Instantaneous speed. The slope of x versus t gives what? Instantaneous speed. Now comes to here. What is instantaneous velocity? The velocity of the particle at a particular instant of time. Have a look. The velocity of the particle at a particular instant of time is called instantaneous velocity. Is called what? Instantaneous velocity. So what is instantaneous velocity? Instantaneous velocity is nothing but what? Delta s by delta t. What is s here? S is nothing but displacement. S is what? Displacement. Are you getting? The rate of change of displacement is called velocity. The rate of change of distance is called what? Speed. Distance, displacement. All these things that we have discussed in a previous session. Okay. So if delta t tends to 0, that means time is very small. Then we can write this equation as v instantaneous is equals to limit delta t tends to 0, delta s by delta t is equals to what? ds by dt. So now what we got? V instantaneous is equals to what? ds by dt. What is ds by dt? The instantaneous rate of change in s with respect to t. T means what? Time. S means what? Displacement. Or it can also written as the slope of graph of s versus t gives instantaneous velocity. Are you getting? The slope of graph of s versus t gives what? Instantaneous velocity. That means if you draw a graph for time and displacement, then the slope, what is the slope gives? It gives instantaneous velocity. So now what is instantaneous velocity? The velocity of the particle at a particular instant of time. What is the meaning of instantaneous speed? The speed of the particle at a particular instant of time. Okay, right. So pause the video and write the notes. 3, 2, 1, go. Right. So let us see an examples of instantaneous velocity and instantaneous speed. Okay. So the first example, example number 1. If the displacement is equals to, they are given 2t square plus 1. Find the velocity at t is equals to 2 seconds and average velocity at t is equals to 1 second and t is equals to 3 seconds. So this is a question. So what they are asking, they are given one displacement equation. They are asking to find out velocity at a 2 seconds and the average velocity at a t is equals to 1 second as well as t is equals to 3 seconds. So what is the meaning of velocity? The rate of change of displacement is called a velocity. So what is instantaneous velocity? The velocity of the particle at a particular instant of time. Have a look. Velocity at a 2 seconds. What is 2? Particular instant of time. What is the particular instant of time in here? 2 seconds is the particular instant of time. Right, have a look. So, yeah. So, displacement is equals to what? 2t square plus 1. What is velocity? The rate of change of displacement ds by dt. So, which is equals to? Just differentiate a given equation. So, 2t square plus 1. So, already we are discussed about differentiation. So I made a one video on basic mathematics used in physics, differentiations, how to do the differentiation and all these things. Okay, just watch that video. You can understand how to do the differentiation. Okay, right. So d by dt of 2t square plus 1. Then b is equals to differentiation of 2t square. Differentiation of 2t square. So 2 is constant. It comes outside. And differentiation of t square. Differentiation of t square is nothing but what? 2t. So differentiation of x to the power of n can be written as n into x to the power of n minus 1. Differentiation of t square, n is equals to 2 have. We have n is equals to 2 here. So 2 into t to the power of 2 minus 1, then you will get 2t. So just and write out differentiation of t square as 2t. Plus d by dt of a constant. 1 means what? Constant. D by dt of constant, 0. So we got a v is equals to how much? 2 into 2t. 2 into 2, 4t. So velocity is equals to, we got how much? 4t. So what he asking? Find the velocity at a t is equals to 2 seconds. That means at a particular instant of time. So therefore, v instantaneous is equals to 4 into t. So what is the instantaneous time they are given? Particular instant of time? 2 seconds. So this is equals to 4 into 2, that is equals to 8 meter per second. 8 meter per second. What is this? This is an instantaneous velocity. How much? 8 meter per second. Right. So second one, have a look. What we have to find? Average velocity. Average velocity we have to find at a given time. What is the time they are given? T is equals to 1 second and the t is equals to 3 seconds. T is equals to 1 and the t is equals to 3 seconds. Just to take the displacement equation they are given. What they are given? 2t square plus 1. 2t square plus 1. Okay? Right. So what is the displacement at a first second? Displacement at a first second. How much? 2 into 1 square plus 1. 2 ones are 2. 2 plus 1, 3 meters. What is the displacement at a third second? Displacement at a third second, which is equals to 2 into 3 square plus 1. 2t square plus 1. T means what? 3. So 3 3s are 9. 2 into 9 plus 1. 2 9s are 18. 18 plus 1, 19 meters. So S3 is equals to how much? 19 meters. So displacement at a first second is equals to how much? 3 meters. Now what we have to find? We have to find average velocity. So what is average velocity? Average velocity is equals to displacement. So what is the displacement here? S3 minus S1 divided by T3 minus T1. So this is equals to, what is S3? 19 minus what is S1? 3 divided by T3 minus T1. 3 minus 1. So 16 by 2. 2 ones are 2 eights are. So we get 8 meters. So this is what? Average velocity. Very sorry. Meter per second. velocity. SI units are what? Meter per second. So this is average velocity. This is what? Instantaneous velocity. Okay, right. Have a look. The second example. Let us see the second example. So they are given like this. So S is equals to 3t square plus 2t plus 1. Find the velocity at a t is equals to 3 seconds and the average velocity at a t is equals to 1 second and the t is equals to 2 seconds. So this is the given question. So pause the video and try the solution. 3, 2, 1, go. Right. I'm going to solve the question. Are you able to see the question? Right. Okay. Solution. So what is the given displacement equation? S is equals to 3t square plus 2t plus 1. What is the formula for velocity? Velocity is nothing but ds by dt, which is equals to d by dt of what is displacement? 3t square plus 2t plus 1. So differentiate this equation with respect to time. So differentiation of t3 square, 3 into differentiation of t square, 2t plus differentiation of 2t, 2 comes outside, d by dt of t, 1. So differentiation of constant, we will get 0, which is equals to t, 3 2s are 60 plus 2. So what is this? This is the equation for velocity. Now what we have to find? A, velocity at a t is equals to 3 seconds at a particular instant of time, that is called what? Instantaneous velocity, which is equals to 6 into t is equals to how much? 3 they are given plus 2. 6 3s are 18 plus 2, which is equals to 20 meter per second. 20 meter per second. Right. Question number B. What they are asking? They are asking to find the average velocity at 1 and 2 seconds. What we have to do? Take the given displacement equation. What is that? 3t square plus 2t plus 1. What we have to do? Just substitute t is equals to 1 second and t is equals to 2 seconds. At 1 second, displacement 3 into 1 square plus 2 into 1 plus 2. So 3 into 1 square, 3, 2 ones are 2 plus, here we have 1, very sorry, 1. 3 plus 2, 5, 5 plus 1, 6 meters. Displacement at S1 is how much? First second, 6 meters. Next what we have to do? Displacement at a second. So which is equals to 3 into 2 square plus 2 into 2 plus 1. So 3 into 4, 2 square means 4, 2 2s are 4 plus 1, 3 4s are 12 plus 4 plus 1, 5, which is equals to 17. So displacement at a second, how much? 17 minutes, 17 meters, very sorry. Right. So now what we have to find? We have to find average velocity. So average velocity means what? Displacement of the object. How much? At a second minus first second divided by T2 minus T1. What is S3? What is S2? 17 meters minus what is S1? 6 meters divided by 2 minus 1. 17 minus 6, 11 divided by 2 minus 1, 1, which is equals to 11 meter per second. What is this? Average velocity. This symbol shows what? Average. Are you getting any doubts? Right. So let us see the third type of question. V is equals to 60 square minus 2t. Find the time when the velocity of the object is equals to 0. What we have to find? We have to find the time when the velocity of the object is 0. Solution. Have a look. So given equation is what? Velocity is equals to 60 square minus 2t. What he was saying? The velocity of the object is 0. So velocity is equals to how much? 0, which is equals to 60 square minus 2t. It can also written as 60 square minus 2t is equals to 0. Just taking 2t common. Just taking 2t common. We get 3t minus 1 is equals to 0. Are you getting? 2 3s are 6, t into t, t square, minus 1 into 2t, 2t is equals to 0. So from this equation we get 2t is equals to 0, 3t minus 1 is equals to 0. If 2 went to that side, it becomes t is equals to 2 seconds, and if 1 comes to that side, it becomes 3t is equals to 1, then t is equals to 1/3 second, 1 by 3 second. So therefore, at a time t is equals to 0 second, and at a time t is equals to 1/3 second, 1 by 3 second, the velocity becomes 0. If you have any doubt, just substitute t is equals to 0. 6 into 0, 0, minus 2 into 0, 0, velocity is equals to 0. If you substitute at a t is equals to 1 by 3, you will get like this. So v is equals to 6 into 1 by 3 whole square minus 2 into 1 by 3. So which is equals to 6 into 1 by 3 square means 6 by 9 minus 2 by 3. So 3 2s are 6, 3 3s are 9. So 2 by 3 minus 2 by 3. You will get velocity is equals to 0. So at a t is equals to 0 second, at a t is equals to 1/3 second, we will get the velocity of the object is 0. So this is what one more concept. Are you getting? Right. So now are you understood how to find the instantaneous and the average velocity in a given question? Average. Take the displacement equation and substitute the time. So average velocity is equals to final displacement minus initial displacement divided by t2 minus t1. The rate of change of displacement. The rate of change of displacement. So this is about instantaneous velocity, and this is one more type of question. Okay. Right. So pause the video and write the notes. 3, 2, 1, go. Right. So this is the end of the today's session. I hope that you understood what is instantaneous velocity and the instantaneous speed, and how to solve the questions when they are given a particular instant of time, t is equals to 1 second, t is equals to 3 seconds, like that. So also you understood how to find the average velocity from given equation in a given time intervals. Okay. So this is a one more type. So finding the time when the velocity of the object is 0. Okay. So I hope that you understood the concept whatever we are discussed in today's session. So we will meet on a next session. Until then, keep studying and keep watching. This is Rakesh Kanganti signing off. Jai Hind.